project isn't going to go anywhere, how she won't be a success. He ends up talking about the history of forced creation and what it took and this and that or whatever. And I said, the reality is she still can be a success and she still could go toe to toe with them, with or without Eric. With or without Eric. But with Eric, I said, it's definitely finna be a showdown. But yeah, do y'all think that Liam's gonna say anything? But okay, yeah, I said the reality is she could definitely go toe to toe with Force of Creation. Eric showed his designs to Katie and Bill. I said, are them the same designs? Or I asked, are they the same designs that Steffi and Finn showed? Excuse me, that Steffi and Finn. Why I keep saying showed? I'm looking at showed. That's what it is. That they saw. Lord, that was so hard to get out. Hope asked Liam if he knew who Katie's lead designer was, and he didn't until he walked in, and they tried to cover it up. They tried to say that he just stopped by to visit. I said, even if he said that Brooke had just seen him, so they gonna put two and two together. But now Liam knows. Cause he realized he ended up seeing the designs and everything, and that's when they verified and they was like they want him to keep it a secret. I said, do y'all think that he's gonna say anything? I said, I don't think, like, I don't know. I say, cause they brought up, Bill brought up, him being married to Hope and stuff like that. Y'all just got married again and everything. And I say certain things, like I wouldn't want to be blindsided about certain things, but this, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know if it's not really her business. She just said, y'all agree, y'all didn't want to get involved or whatever. I mean, she did ask him if he knew, and he didn't know at the time. But now, I mean, if she asks again, I don't know now. I said, if she asks again, does he know, or did he ever find out now? It'll be like, okay, I know, but I can't tell you, or something like that. I can't tell you, or something, because then if you say, no, I don't know, that means you just lied to your wife. So I was like, oh no. I said, Liam probably going to feel conflicted. But my thing, though, is these people will be willing to keep secrets about them having affairs for long times. For long times. For a long time, but then they'll want to tell your business and be like, I couldn't keep that secret from my wife. I couldn't keep that secret from my husband. You ain't telling that you was cheating the other time. If you could keep that secret, you could keep any secret. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another video. This is for the Bold and Beautiful January the 4th. No, Lord, February the 4th, 2026. First things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. What did y'all think of the episode? Look, for real, because I was just thinking about that after I got done doing that short for TikTok or whatever. I was like, you know what? These people will sit up here. I just had to tell the truth. I just had to tell the truth. You ain't tell the truth when they concerned you cheating. You can't keep a secret about this man being a lead designer, but you could run tell. I said, look, I'm about to see. Well, we all about to see if he actually keeps it a secret or not. Hold on. But yeah, so what we gonna start? I guess with Brooke and Ridge. I think they was kissing and everything, still talking. He's telling her how he appreciates her. She ends up saying how she misses Katie, she miss working with her. He's talking about some he'll hire her back and stuff, and he blames Bill. Bill dangled a fashion house in her face and how she not gonna be a success or whatever. And I said, okay, Brooke, now that's one too many times. That's one too many times. I don't care how you feel. You feel like she disrespected you. Oh, I thought I could get through to her about the Logan name. Even with Liam talking to Hope about it being Katie last name, they had like they ain't like she just stole it out of thin air or something. It is her last name. It ain't like she tried to be spiteful to myself. When they think of Logan, they do think of Brooke and stuff like that. And I said, okay, now I said this will really show you how they view her and how they feel about her. Cause what do you mean? You don't own the name. I mean, you did, but you let it slip through the cracks. And once again, y'all know how I feel about that. Cause if they had it once, they should be able to, they should get first deals or something like that. I don't know. Hold on. But yeah, Brooke and Ridge, where we stop here with them? Let's see. They was talking about Katie. Brooke still feels some type of way, but she misses her and stuff like that. Ridge got to talk about how he misses his dad, and they keep mentioning how he tried to do the right thing by rehab. That don't count. That don't count. That don't count. I done said that 1,000 times. That does not count. You just planned this whole party. Now, I understand you saying you don't want him to get sick or anything like that because the last time he was shaking and stuff like that, but they got all that squared away. And I once again feel like if he had showed signs where he's shaking again or something about his health or he wasn't taking his rest or sleep and stuff like that seriously, then yeah. Hold on, y'all. It stopped at 45 seconds. There you go. It's back on now. If you seeing signs where his health starting to decline, then yeah. But other than that, you can't force nobody to retire. You can't do that. Then be like, oh well, I seen your reaction, even though I already had seen your reaction when you was in the office, and I decided that you should come back. That don't count. Everybody keeps saying how he changed his mind. You did he turned around and did the right thing. That don't count. You don't plan this whole party behind his back. He just had came in the office and told you what he wanted to do. You told him no then. When you did the party, you seen his reaction. You told him no then. But now you think that because you don't came around, no. Now, once again, I think that Eric gonna go back, obviously, but no, absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with Red saying that he wanted his daddy to retire or whatever. It's just the way he went about it. Because if he told you he didn't want to do it, then that should have been that. But okay. Um, what else with them? Brooke and Ridge. He was talking about his daddy. He missed him. He missed work with him. They talking about him being forced to retire. Ridge don't think the Katie Little project will be a success. Talks about forced to hear history. And that's when I was saying, like, it don't matter if you just started or you've been in the game a long time. You could still, it's a company that could start right now and be a huge success versus the company that's been around decades. It don't matter nowadays, especially nowadays. So you talking about the history don't matter. It definitely doesn't. My question is, with the designs that Eric is showing, is they gonna try to say something about it? I could have sworn they said that Ridge and them gonna interfere with Katie business again, but I didn't see that. They already said about the Logan name and stuff like that. That's the first time they said that they tried to interfere and everything. But they said it's supposed to be something else, but I didn't see that yet. But yeah, next we got Bill and Katie. They was just talking about Eric and whether or not he really gonna be in it. Eric came through the door. He got on the hat and scarf wrapped around and stuff, trying to disguise himself so nobody could see him. But Liam, the snitch, don't seen him now. The snitch don't already seen him. He go run. I don't want to keep I don't want to keep secrets from you. Lord have mercy, I'm messing up my words again. But yeah, I don't want to keep secrets from you. I keep 1,000 secrets about kissing and sleeping with Steffi and whoever else. But when it comes to somebody else's business, here you go. I gotta volunteer that information. I never understood that. What the world going on? Why they be doing that? Oh, I had to tell the truth. You ain't tell the truth when it concern you. What you mean you had to tell the truth? But yeah, Billy Katie was talking about Eric. He snuck in. He brings his designs. He wanted to show them. Bill wanted to make sure that he was in it or whatever because he know that he trying to stick it to Ridge and Brooke or whatever. And he is. He said that much. And I said, yeah, y'all can forget about that. I don't know if that's going to be the reason why Logan go under or even if Logan goes under. I don't know if they're going to actually keep it around. Hopefully so, because it's been some of us talking about how we tired of seeing it be about forced creation and stuff like that. Where are the other people? Like the way they did Deacon restaurant. I like seeing Deacon run that restaurant. I do. I liked it seeing him and Sheila run it, but now that's over with. That look like it's over with. I thought that was gonna be on today's episode. I'm ready for them to tell Sheila because I want to see her reaction, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. We back to this same Logan mess. But yeah, hold on. I've been waiting on her reaction. What else? Ridge blames Bill, said he rehired Katie. I said Ridge still a hater, said Katie Fashion House not gonna go anywhere. Liam and Hope don't want to take sides. They were just talking about everything. About Katie starting a fashion house and they don't want to take sides about it. She ends up saying or asking him if he tell her who Katie designer is. And I said, that's not your business. I said, they ain't got no contracts or something that they got to sign to keep their mouth shut. I said, at this point, I think almost every business or something or whatever project you're working on then needs an NDA because these people talk way too much. Y'all be looking up TikTok and everything. I said, no, look, everybody had to sign a doggone NDA or some type of agreement. You keep your mouth closed. It's certain things you ain't got no business saying. They be like, now that I don't work here or whatever, I'm going to tell y'all the truth about this and that. Well, these people, no. I mean, certain things, obviously, yeah, it's a good thing. But other things, no. I was like, yeah, everybody had to sign a doggone document fooling with me. Let me see. What else? Let's see. Ridge misses that. We talked about that. Eric shows Katie and Bill his designs. Bill want to make sure that Eric is all in. Hope asks Liam if he tell her who Katie designer is. Eric talks about his forced retirement. Said he's still an artist, and that's when I asked the question: is it the same designs? Eric still wants to keep it quiet. Liam walks in. I said he better not snitch. Before he realized what Eric was doing, I wrote down. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hold on. I wrote down, I said, he better not snitch. I said, he better not snitch. Really don't think the Katie Little project will be a success. Talks about forced to history. Liam realizes that Eric is Katie's new designer. He told me, well, when Ridge and Brooke find out, they gonna do. You don't force them to retire now. You can't say nothing. You can't say. I mean, I asked this question. Wait, let me see if there's anything else before. Bill now tell Liam he can't say anything, and that's where it ended, y'all. What was the question? I know. If Eric hadn't have been forced to retire, but still wanted to work at Logan, do y'all think they would have felt some type of way? Well, that probably would be more of a reason to feel some type of way, don't y'all think so? Because it's like, okay, if you decide to retire, but then you over here working with them, I feel some type of way too. But it's like, I don't know. Look, I don't want to know. I don't want to be on Ridge's side just because Ridge is Ridge. Y'all always ask who's the favorite character, who the least favorite character. I don't think I like Ridge. I don't think I like Ridge. I think I got beef with Ridge. And right now in General Hospital, I got beef with Sonny because he a fake mobster. I mean, I like his character, obviously, but I still got beef with him because what you think this is? You a monster, but see what running around, blowing up people and stuff, and you talking about some you concerned about how your family gonna react. When a mobster supposed to care about people's family, but yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, this is have a good rest of the day and be safe.